It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Colts and the Steelers. All that and more coming up next.
Well, you couldn't ask for a more picturesque day and perfect weather for a game of football, as excitement is high for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance to tune up before they play on into the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the field until September rolls around again. And for some, frankly, well, this might be the last time they ever put the pads on. So leave everything you got out there and do everything in your power to go get that win in this final week.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
This is ahead for about 5. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the 43. On target to Dobbins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Throwing off the play fake here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up. Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now looking to throw. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns in interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Get it!
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Now Richardson to throw. On target to his man Taylor. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Steelers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Harris gets it on the counter. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They get 13 on the pickup. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. They go play action here. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Pass taken in by Freiermuth. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front was...
Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. That's Julian Blackman.
All right, let's go defense.
He's going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Play action with Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Let's go. Panther Street. Panther Street.
They're going Taylor. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
First down throw here from Richardson. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Check, hurt. Ready. Go.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And now they face 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
He takes off left on this 2nd down. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner.
Okay, ready?
Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down.
Oh my goodness.
Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now.
What's up, Fortnite? How you doing, bud?
That have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Running behind center with Harris. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
Awesome.
Awesome. In the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it through the
You play franchise mode, any bud? Or you just like casually play?
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try to run it with Harris.
Right. Great defense, man. They're keeping us in the game.
No gain there, and that'll bring up 4th and a few.
Nice. That's my favorite mode in Madden. Franchise mode.
And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads
Yeah, I like the Colts. The Bears are my hometown team, but the Colts are up there. They got a good young team.
Out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And as it stands, he's in a spot to finish the regular season as the leader among quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Get it.
Yeah, it was for sure. Every ending with the Bears is crazy, it seems.
They'll start this series with an option left. He loses the football.
Oh my gosh, not a good game here for Richardson right now.
And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven.
Oh yeah, no doubt. We get the ball in the second half, and the defense is playing really well, so I'm just going to continue to guard the deep parts of the field in case they throw bombs.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again following the sack. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Oh, there he is. Nice pick, Blackman. Let's go.
That's Julian Blackman.
Come on, run this one back.
Left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he takes this one back with a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us.
Yeah, we got some ball hawks back there in year 4, man. I got like 3 guys that are 85 and above. I'm in the secondary. Actually, 4 guys.
And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That I've actually built through the years. Of course, this is the end of year 4 here. Hopefully we can come through undefeated.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Getting right back to it after that interception.
There we go. Joey Bosa, off-season acquisition with a sack.
Drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
He's got it inside.
What a freaking catch, man. I thought I was in the right spot. I didn't know it was George Pickens, though.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Play action on 1st down. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Yeah, definitely a head tap on that one. My corners are way too small to go one-on-one with Pickens.
Offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs?
Except for Jones, he might give him a challenge, but other than that,
keep driving that defense backwards.
Harris will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
There we go. The defense is coming, boys. You know that.
And the pressure drives them backwards.
One of my other linebackers I've been building up for the last 2 seasons.
They're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw.
Oh my gosh, they are answering the call, guys. Awesome defense.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Colts are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And you can see what he's capable of when you turn this guy loose over a full campaign, leading all NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards, and he has a chance to finish at number 1. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Stephanie, check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready, right?
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty.
Yeah, I think he was on that list, wasn't he? Probably towards like the bottom part. We've had one matchup with him. It wasn't our favor, of course. We won, but it's a good game. Might be a chance to take a deep shot here. Pittman.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
We'll take one-on-one challenges, man. There's no point.
And it'll be 3rd and 5.
Pittman, most of my receivers are pretty big, so we can out-leap guys. But didn't work out that time.
Is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let go. Let go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it.
Yeah, sometimes I'll miss him. If I'm locked in on a guy, I'm going after him, so I'll miss a few.
It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there,
good
he
punch.
understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to
get down that coverage. What the heck?
Throwing it away.
And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They've got 1st down from the 31. Throwing it to start this drive. Completed here to Pickens. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 38. He's got a man left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That was a good play. Had me mixed
the
up.
Steelers get some late points in the lead.
I took Franklin on an outside route. And meanwhile, his guys running across the field.
Right, and in the best of cases,
well, we'll get the ball at halftime, so we can make up for it. Oh, you're good. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Have a good day.
Stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow. The answer, nobody.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point.
All right, that sounds good, man. We'll be here. We got the playoffs happening tonight. We're going to play a few games, I'm sure. I'm going to try to push through it. finish up this year.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30.
Oh, man, go McCaffrey. Dang.
They finally bring him down after a huge return into their territory.
Hey, we know that every single possession in this league is a premium. And these ones right before halftime with the clock dwindling down, well, they become even bigger. Setting your offense up for success with a return like that, you couldn't script it any better.
The Colts out there on offense late in this first half. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Here's Richardson. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
All right, Donovan, have a good one, man. We'll see you soon, buddy.
First throw for the backup now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Ellinger to throw it. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Bruce shoulder. I don't know if I should sit him the rest of the game.
Ready.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
60 bison. Go.
Taylor now up the middle. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly for his offense to get a first down.
Throwing now, Richardson. This finds Mitchell, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey,
2nd and 3 now.
Street. Let's go. Ready.
Richardson now. He'll get this to Henry. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
Mustang 19. Hey, check smash.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. Has it in close. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside, defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points. Knock this through, and they'll take a lead into the break. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts take the lead on that successful kick. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He fields it from the 8. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're halfway through this final week of the regular season. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start in the Northeast. an NFC East battle, and a good one between Philadelphia and New York. And as they come towards halftime, it's the Eagles who have the lead in that one. Devontae Smith, a touchdown reception. We'll stay in the NFC East as we head down to the great state of Texas to check on the Cowboys at home at AT&T Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting New England Patriots. 2 touchdown passes there for Dak Prescott. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills.
Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Starting from the 5. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Colts ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Ready?
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And some great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
2nd and 3. Headed out right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Right there, hurt. Let go.
Now Richardson to throw. And it's
What the heck was that?
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass, and a 4th down instead.
He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Steelers and George Pickens set for this next possession. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Steelers will take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Going to Harris to start the half. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd down here, another give to Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
A 3rd down run with Harris. And he's brought
Nice stop, Franklin.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
The Steelers set to punt it. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And the Colts will take over. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down carry for Taylor. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And that's good for a gain of 5. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. They go again with Taylor. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the gun, Taylor. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Option give to Taylor. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Straight ahead with Taylor. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow the lead to 7. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Washington now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steelers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start with a gift to Harris. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw this one. That throw finds Pickens. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Dropping back to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Jalen Jones. And the Colts get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
And just a week before the playoffs begin, partner, here's where teams stand as we play out this regular season finale. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Taylor. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them. You know, for pitchers, you know, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Ready. Set, go.
Now Ellinger. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A run here with Taylor. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you've got.
Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set.
Ellinger to throw. He's on the move. And he carries it in for the
Ellinger
touchdown.
scores his first time of the year, guys.
Colts have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And the open lanes, the beautiful windows that he no doubt dreamt about before this game, Brock, well, they just haven't been there. It's almost like the defense challenged itself between the pass rush and the secondary. Who could make more big plays here?
Yeah, you're talking about the difference between the practice field and then the reality of this game. Sacks, interceptions. And while we won't be the final judge on which area this defense has been the biggest winner, we do know who the loser's been, the quarterback, who's had to deal with an excellent...
Brought in inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Caught by Freiermuth. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. George Pickens the touchdown. Now a point after to bring it back within 1 score. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. The Colts ready to take the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now a handoff to Taylor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts leading by 8. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running right, this is Taylor. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Taylor again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go.
Taylor now up the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Back to throw it. Catch made by Mitchell. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. So they take a knee here, and they stay perfect on the season. Another victory added on to their streak.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And they end the season the way they have so many games already this year, Brock, with a victory. And now they get to enjoy an extra week off to rest and prepare to host a game in the divisional round coming up in 2 weeks. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.